Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this month's girl talk, I decided to do the girl power tag, and I just thought that it would be a great video to do for the girl talk this month. So let's get started. I have the questions on my computer, so I'm just going to pull up those questions and I'm going to wing it. So the first question is, what does girl power mean to you? I think girl power means really kind of what it says, girl empowerment. And I think that a lot of times females bring other females down. So when females like stick together and they empower each other and don't really put the other one down, kind of instead of competing with them, work together and like both of you guys make it, like I think that's power. Because if women stick together, women can take over, you know. And I think that girl empowerment is power. Like that's girl power, and it really just means like you stick together and you don't put the other one down. And just like my dad always tell me, you have to stay 10 steps ahead of the next person, because especially for my sister and I, because we are African American females and we are automatically have two strikes against us. Number one, because we're African American, and number two is because we're female. And even if you're not African American, you're still a female, so that's a strike held against you and it will hold you back. So I think that it's important for women to stick together, because you already have two strikes against you, so it's no point of like putting the other one down. Like just work together and empower each other, like, you know, and just help each other follow their dreams out, and both of you guys can make it instead of just, you know, competing with the other one. So yeah, what is the best advice you can give to girls who want to be powerful? I would say to be yourself. I always say be yourself every time someone asks me anything like dealing with life, because I think that's like the most important thing, is to be yourself. I can really see through people when they're not being themselves. Like for instance, if I'm watching someone's video and I can tell that they're not being themselves, they're trying to be like, so if they're trying to be like Dulce Candy or make Barbie 07 or someone like that, I can always tell like they're trying to be like someone else, they're not really being themselves. And I think that in order for you to be powerful, you have to really be yourself, because if not, people will not take you serious and they will not, like, they'll see right through you. So I think that that's really the most important thing when it comes down to being powerful, is to be yourself. And I also think that doing what you want will also be like a great advice to do, because if you follow your dreams and you do exactly what you want and don't let anyone get between you and your passion and your dreams and stuff, that's power. And I think that you will just stand, like if you stand up for what you really believe in and you do what you want, no matter what someone says. Like if you have a passion for example YouTube, and no one wants to support your YouTube, you do your YouTube anyway, you will eventually get supporters along the way, and then you can just take over like the YouTube world or whatever, you know. So it's like eventually, if you do what you want and you have a passion for it, then you will become very powerful at it and you will be the best at it. So I think doing what you want really is good advice. So I guess the two would be to be yourself and to do what you want. Okay, so the next question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? I don't know. Every time I get this question, I always pick I don't know. I always get like weird answers when I do this. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I would grant peace on everyone. Not like death peace, but peace. Like I would make everyone happy. And anyone who knows me knows that I hate being around like negative nannies, and I hate being around people that's always fussing and arguing and stuff. And I would separate myself for it, because I'm not like the type of person that would just pick an argument with someone or just argue and be bitter with someone just because, you know, like no matter how sad I am in life, I'm always happy. And even though I'm probably not smiling all the time, I am happy majority of the time. So I think I would grant peace on everyone, like I guess because of where I'm from. If you don't know, I live in South Carolina, and a lot of people know that racism still exists in South Carolina. You deal with a lot of hatred and racism, and you deal with just a lot of like evil people here. And I think that I would grant peace, and I would grant like just whatever is going bad in their life, or how they just feel bad, whatever's making them feel like hatred and evil, I would just like make it peaceful so they would be nicer to people. I guess that would be my superpower. I don't know, like I would be the punk superhero, because my superpower would be to like stop evil. So I don't know. I guess that would be my my superpower. What beauty product makes you feel powerful? Red lipstick. I think red lipstick makes me feel so powerful. Every time I wear it, I always feel like a boss. Like, I don't know why. I guess because have you guys ever seen the movie Serve? I really love that movie. So if you have Netflix, definitely go look at the movie Serve. But a character in that movie, her name was Six, and she was like real powerful. She was the only female in like the marketing world, and it was like a businessy type of movie. And she was just like so powerful. She had like red lipstick, and she had like different types of red lipstick. Like she would have the red lipstick for when she was about to be like the boss and she was going to work and she was on her grind or whatever. And then she would have like, if she was trying to be sexy for her man, she would have like a dark, you know, sexy seductress lipstick. And it was just, it was red, but it was like a dark seductive red. And it was just like every time she all she wore was red. And then like on her casual fun days where she wasn't really doing much, she would have on like a like springy summer type of red, you know. So she just had so much power in that movie, and she was the only female. And if you guys have seen the movie, you know it's really popular, or if you have a Tumblr, I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it. But the saying when she says that men categorize women into 4 categories: mom, slut, virgin, and B. Yeah, I don't want to curse, but yeah, B, the B word. And she and she said that it's not really right for the modern day businesswoman, so she kind of like made it into one. She was saying you have the sexual attractiveness of a slut, the wisdom of a mother, the integrity of a virgin, and the independence of a B. Yeah. So that's really like, every time I see that and I think about it, I be like, you know, that's true. So, and she always wore red lipstick, so I guess that kind of makes me feel powerful when I wear red lipstick, because I always think about that, and I always think that I'm the ish and I'm like the boss, you know. So red lipstick makes me feel powerful. Why is it important to have power girls as role models? I think it's important because you don't really see it that often. Like most of the time when you think of power, you think of like, I don't know. Let's see. Most of the time when you think of power, you think about like the president of the United States. And there's never been a female president. So it's like when you think of it, you don't really like think of power, you know. So I think it's important, so when you see a woman that runs for like vice president or senator or Congress or something like that, that gets power, a governor or something, like here in South Carolina we have a female governor, and I don't think we've ever had one. I think this is the first one. I might be wrong, but I don't think we've ever had one. And when females see that, they think, oh, I can do that too. And you know, and it empowers them to think, like it causes them to think, oh, I can do that too if she did it, you know. And it kind of sets it in place so that females can do it. So when you think of like power, you don't really think of females, so when you see one, it's like, oh, she did it, I can do it too. So I think it's important like that. And even if you don't like think as big as like the president of the United States, like maybe like, let me see, modern terms, like Nicki is the only female in the rap game right now that's like top notch. I mean, there's other females too, but when you think of like a female in the rap game, you think about Nicki Minaj. So like, if she's up there rolling with the dudes, and she's like the it female rapper at the moment. And when you think of rap, you don't think about females. So I think it's important to have them as role models, because like I said, if they see it, then they think that if other females see it, then they think that they can do it too. So yeah. What young and up and comer do you think is powerful, and why? I don't know. Let's see. These are some good questions. Like, they're actually making me think. But let's think. Who's an up and comer? A young up and comer. Oh, I know. Okay. Sizzle. Some of you guys probably don't know who Sizzle is, but she is the only female in TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, with like Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J Rock, Isaiah Rashad, all them. Yeah. So she's the only female in the group, and I think that she is powerful. And it's weird because, like I said, she's the only female, and she doesn't like dress like the other females in the game. She doesn't look like them, you know. Yeah, because I mean, if you look at her, she has big hair, big beautiful hair. She has a nice body, but she wears like overalls. Like, she doesn't dress like the other females in the game. Like, she doesn't have to be sexy to get her music out there and to get her point across, you know. The type of music that she makes, and like, she likes nature and flowers and like being outside and stuff like that. So I think that kind of makes her powerful because it sets her apart from everybody else. And I think that when you're set apart from everybody, it can hold you back, but at the same time, there's other girls out there that's just like you, because there's a lot of girls in this world that doesn't look up to Rihanna and doesn't look up to Beyonce because they're not that type of girl, you know. So I think that that's gonna make her powerful. And a lot of these girls in the industry, they will change their whole image just so they'll have sex appeal, just so they can be like someone else. And Sizzle didn't do that. She like is being herself, and she's like different. I think that's what makes her powerful, because like I said, it sets her apart, and it's gonna get her far like that, because she doesn't have to sell like her body to get her music out there. She can just sell her music and her voice, you know. So well, those are all of the questions for this girl power tag and this month's girl talk video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you've done the girl power tag, be sure to leave the link in the comment below, because I would love to see how you guys answered these questions. And yeah, so I think that is about all for this video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.